It's the action. Everything is about the action. Not about the knowledge, not about the traditions, not about the words. It's about the action. Everything's about the action. And I have deemed myself better than the Christian church because I've condemned it. I said the Christian church has fallen apart. And this is why the Christian church has fallen apart. And I have done the same thing that they have done. I've spat on my neighbor and said, I hate you. And my actions don't place me any better. I don't go out and place myself last. I went to Philly to serve the homeless and to clean up trash around the neighborhoods and to place myself second and to create a better situation in a place that knows no love. And I have not done that. And I have spoken about what I have gotten wrong and what I have gotten right. And I realize right now in this moment that I have been wrong entirely. And I've been worried about whether or not the woman that I'm seeing believes in the same thing that I believe in, or whether or not I've prayed enough times, or whether or not I've read the Bible enough. And the very core of my failure has been that I have not loved. I have been more ready to be angry and fight with my coworkers and random people in the street than willing to set myself aside and down with my pride and serve others. And it is the very core concept of what Jesus taught. Look, I don't get some of the things that he says. I don't understand the as above, so below. I hope to one day believe that. But what I do know is that in all the pursuit that we took, what I kept coming back to is no matter how much or how little I knew, that the action was always the same. The action was always to lay yourself aside, to place yourself second and serve others, because you are not as important as you believe. You are not the whole picture. We are part of the whole picture, and we must lay ourselves down and serve others. And the more that people do that, the more that people lay down and serve each other, we will hold each other up. And that's what the church was supposed to be as well. A group of people that believed that so strongly, that nobody takes advantage of another person as they lay themselves down, but we all lay ourselves down and serve each other to a point that we as a unit are built up. And that is why they said, and we will know each other by our love for one another, because they would look at ourselves laying ourselves down for one another and still being strong. Because the number one thing anybody says is, if I lay myself down, if I place myself second, people will take advantage of me. And yes, they will.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to find a community of people that can, a church, a community of people that lay themselves down for you as well. But you can never look at somebody taking advantage of you and saying, that's why I won't lay myself down next time, because you knew that would happen. And that's what happened to Jesus, and what he said would happen to you.
Yeah.
But he said, do it anyway. He said, do it anyway. And that's why he speaks very specifically of, if somebody strikes you on your cheek, turn your other. If somebody takes your tunic, give them your cloak. If somebody demands that you walk with them 1 mile, go with them 2. He said people will abuse you. Don't care.
Yeah.
And this is such a difficult concept in today's world, where we do not want to become secondary. We must all become greatness, and we know that laying ourselves down refuses that greatness, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's that simple concept. And I've spent the first hour and 20 minutes of this trying to put together a thought process in which I was either saved or damned. And what it comes down to is the action of what we do. And that is where we have misled ourselves as a Christian church. That is where we failed, because we believed and we taught that the action wasn't important, that it was by faith alone, and that if you believed in something, it didn't matter what you did, you would be okay. And that is not what Jesus said. He said he would, that many would call out to him, Lord, Lord, didn't we do this? Didn't we call out? Didn't we do this? Didn't we heal the sick in your name and cast out demons in your name? He said, away from me, you workers of lawlessness.
Yeah.
And in First John, he says that lawlessness is sin.
Yeah.
And he goes on to describe the sin as acting in darkness, and to instead act in light. And to be children of the light and children of love would be to lay yourselves down and put others first, to serve others in all facets of your life. How badly I failed. Shame on me. And I'm so blessed to realize that right now. And it's not even about earning a salvation or earning my way away from damnation. Life is simply better this way. And you can see this in the teachings outside of Judaic teachings, because Buddha taught a very similar thing. He said that your possessions are unimportant, yourself is unimportant, release everything and place yourself last, be good to others, and that through this you'll find the freedom.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our homepage at talktome.buzzsprout.com. You can also find us on Facebook at TalkToMeMedia. You can also check us out on Instagram. Handle is TalkToMeWMikeV, and we're also on Twitter. Handle TalkToMeWMikeV as well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the support, and remember, everyone has a story to tell.